One of the names switching to the inside. Julius led 100 metres to go. Real Jester more than 2 lengths away. Julius in front of Real Jester and Honour the Name rattling through. Julius in front. He's pretty tight. Honour the Name squeezing up on the inside and Real Jester. But Julius lasts to win. Either Real Jester or Honour the Name for the Miners, and then Geronimo Run coming home solidly, followed by Grand Parade, and behind them were Rackaban, Fabiano's Son, Ulrico, Anarchy Walk, Gotham Ruler and Prize Fighter. Julius has led and staggered over the line to win about 18.80 and 4.80. Julius, ridden by Luke Nolan, getting the money. Won't be much in it for the Miner into the prize. Well, Honour the Name charging through along the inside's been a big run. He actually missed a start slightly, Honour the Name. He just missed it that half length, and Real Jester, the other one in that photo on the outside, ridden off the pace. He found the line well. Time is 1 minute and 5, and victory for Julius. Here's the Miner placing. It goes to 4 Real Jester on the outside and 2 Honour the Name in third. So it's 8, 4 and 2 official, 8, 4 and 2. Narrow win, no doubt in my mind the third horse should have won the race. An improved effort with a tongue tie going on for Real Jester. He's had some problems, but he might be just starting to turn that around. That was a nice run from him.
Alrighty, Oakbank. Okay, protest has been dismissed. Protest dismissed in Sydney. It's okay to pay, and this winner now will stand. Black Bean, Matthew Wellington breathes a sigh of relief. Moon Chase at 170. Oakbank, let's take you there right now. And once again, here's Terry.
Good as Glimmer set. March Past goes up. Moon Chase at $1.80, $5.90 for St Stephen. Gilligan into $6. $13 Worthy Night, $19 March Past. Fiddler's Green coming up with Ocean Law. Waiting for Token, St Stephen, Just Dynamite and Wicker Man. Now Just Dynamite coming up. Wicker Man's about to come forward. It's got a pink cap, Wicker Man, to distinguish himself from the stablemate St Stephen, which is the pick of the Wheeler 2. Not an overly big horse, St Stephen. Here he is moving in. And Token will complete the line. All in for the big one, the SA Lotteries Von Dusa Steeplechase. 3,250 metres. There's the light. Racing in the Von Dusa. And Brutambo was slow to begin towards the inside. Gilligan was out fast with Moon Chase as they head towards the first of 3 up the side on the first occasion. And Moon Chase is up vying for the lead here in the early stages with Gilligan. Doctor's Orders was third. St Stephen was fourth. Around it now, Good as Glimmer. Next back on the inside was Worthy Night as they head towards this second jump. Further back in the field, Just Dynamite from Ocean Law. Morris has got well back early as they go to the Shillabeer Road jump there, the third of the jumps. Getting well back in the field, Brutambo with Fiddler's Green, Wicker Man. Well back on settling down was Token. It was one of the last, and back there with it was March Past as they go to the Fallen Log on the first round. And the champ's in front, Moon Chase. He's going to do it from Goat Away by the looks for Durden. Moon Chase in front as they go to the double at the top of the hill on the first round. And it's Moon Chase leading by 3. Sitting on his back second was Gilligan. 2 further back, the Good as Glimmer third. On its inside fourth was Doctor's Orders. About 4 further back to St Stephen as they go to the second on top of the hill. And they're about to come down the hill now. Behind St Stephen we had as they move down the hill now Worthy Night. 4 further back to Just Dynamite, Ocean Law. Gee, they're strung right out here. Morris was next. Well back Wicker Man with Brutambo. Back with it also was Token as they go to the first of that double down the hill. And last of all was March Past. Just in front of it, Fiddler's Green. They go over the second of the double down the hill. And they're about to turn into the home straight and head towards jump number 9. They're all on their feet. And the champ, Moon Chase, in front. Leads by 2 to Gilligan second. Doctor's Orders was third on the inside. Good as Glimmer, the deepest runner. Oh, he jumped that like a stag, Moon Chase, as they go over the first in the home straight, the only one in the home straight. It's Moon Chase, leading by a length and a half to Gilligan inside of Doctor's Orders. 2.5 to St Stephen. He's travelling well. Fourth, the Kiwi. On the inside for Brett Scott. Good as Glimmer was fifth. A length back to March Past. 4 or 5 to Morris. Ocean Law, the inside from Just Dynamite. Then Wicker Man. Token was next from Brutambo. 8 or 10 to Fiddler's Green. and March Pass was last of all. They head out towards jump number 10. This was the first on the first round, and it's Moon Chase. He's been in front every step of the way, and he leads over that first down the side by 2.5 lengths. Token's down there. Token crashed as they head towards the second, and it's Moon Chase. Moon Chase leading by 3 to Gilligan second. A length and a half away, Doctor's Orders was third. St Stephen was fourth. He's running a good race, the Kiwi. As they go to the Shillabere Road jump again, Moon Chase put in a magnificent leap. He leads over by 2.5 to Gilligan. 3 to St Stephen, the favourites of first, second and third as they head towards the Fallen Log. Making ground on the inside was Worthy Knight. Doctor's Orders run his race as Moon Chase goes over the Fallen Log, leading by a length and a half. In second spot, Gilligan. He's sticking with the champ. 5 or 6 to St Stephen third. Worthy Knight was next, and Old Just Dynamite running a good race. They go to the first on top of the hill, Moon Chase. He leads by 3/4, but Gilligan's really putting it to him. They're about 5 or 6 in front now of St Stephen. In fourth spot, then Worthy Knight, and about 8 further back to Just Dynamite from Wickerman. They come down the hill. They've got 3 more to jump, and Gilligan's taken the lead away from Moon Chase as they go towards the third last. Gilligan leads by 3/4 to Moon Chase. They've got 2 more to jump, and Gilligan at the moment going like a winner. He's 2 in front of Moon Chase, about 10 lengths further back to Worthy Knight. Then St Stephen, Just Dynamite next from Wickerman. 1 to jump, Gilligan. He's looking for his 6th consecutive jumping victory. He's 3 in front. Moon Chase trying to raise another effort. Here's the last. Gilligan over it brilliantly from Moon Chase in second spot. Then Worthy Knight and a gap to St Stephen, but Gilligan clear. Moon Chase trying his heart out. Then Worthy Knight, a long break to Wickerman and Just Dynamite, but Gilligan's home. Gilligan's going to win the SA Lotteries Von Dusa steeplechase, and Gilligan goes on to score by 3 lengths. Second, all close. Moon Chase walked the last bit. Worthy Knight's got very close. About 12 lengths away, fourth was St Stephen. Just Dynamite ran a good race from Wickerman. Then March Past, Ocean Law. Morris just coming over the line. We've got a riderless one here. Fiddler's Green. A riderless horse just coming up the home straight now. He's heading back towards the mounting yard enclosure.
Alrighty, 571.64 Gilligan. Let's look at Royal Randwick now. This race due in around, it's been put back 3 minutes anyway. They're on the track in Sydney. They're moving out. Now, updating this $2 million race, let's look at it. $3.70 about Sunline, or $1.5 million in the win pool. Eh? It's not bad, is it? Whew. Okay, $3.70 Sunline, 22 Adam, $8.50 Referral. Oliver Twist, 36.21 about Al Mansour. 11 for Bonanova. L.A. Suez at 15. Lease at 121. Staging 35, Higher 520. Lars Aguilera at 52 with 167 Camarina. Tall Poppy 66. Dan Glisser is showing a 13 over at 12. Pace Invader at 66. 59 Noir-Seer. We've got 195 market price. And 67 Zastoff Dangerous at 24. Alrighty, now looking at this race, put back to 4:13, back 3 minutes, the Doncaster. Now,
Racing in the Doncaster, Higher was last out. And Dan Glisser left best, leads Al Mansour. Adams Sunline into 4th position, followed by Zastov right up there with Dangerous and Tall Poppy. Over going up quickly, followed by Oliver Twist, Camarina, Pace Invader. And further back in the race is Staging, closely attended by Referral. And then Lazagoletta, a little more than a length, L.A. Suez. Then comes Higher, Lease is well back. And the same for Noir-Seer and Market Price. And Bonanova is last of all. They're going quickly, and the leader is Dan Glisser now. Dan Glisser makes the run past the 950, taken on by Adams Sunline in 3rd spot. Tall Poppy is travelling fourth, a length and a half. Al Mansour on the inside of Over. 3 lengths to Zastov, followed on the outside of it by Dangerous, and then Pace Invader Camarina. A length referral, 1.5 further back in the field is Oliver Twist. Staging is over on its outside, and 2 lengths La Zagaletta, followed then by Lease. Higher is a long way out of its ground with Bonanova, and then comes L.A. Suez, and the last pair are Noir Seer and Market Price around the corner, and the mighty mare Sunline goes to the lead, and straightening up in the San Miguel Doncaster on Sunline, a length and a half clear over second, about 4 lengths away to Dangerous, followed by Referral. Sunline under the 57.5. Greg Childs goes for the whip now. Over's a half length away. Sunline, nothing if not game. Over has got her, I'd reckon, yeah, with a pull in the weight. Over grabs the lead, and Over wins the Doncaster from Sunline, gallant in defeat. Zastov third from Referral, Oliver Twist, Market Price, L.A. Suez, Dangerous. Higher Bonanova, Lease. And then came Noir Seer, Pace Invader, Adam Camarina, Al Mansour, Tall Poppy, followed by Staging, a good margin off La Zagaletta, and Dan Glisser has pulled up at the tail of the field.
Almost said Perth.
Terrific finish in the Doncaster Handicap, and Over, number 15, superbly ridden by Darren Gauci, has just been able to beat the mighty mare, the pull in the weights, over the concluding stages, told the tale, and 15, 1 and 19 are the official placings. Number 15, Over, on the New South Wales total, 11.50 and 4.50.
Said Perth.
Number 1 is second, Sunline, 2.10.
Missing the jump, however, shortly after Sky Roamer, and also
We have got a third placing. It is number 19.
Sydney over to Carnival, ran a lot of placings, and to win this race was just beautiful.
Got the reward. A lot of people were sticking with you throughout the game too.
Well, I did. I was tickled pink to get the ride on this horse, and I've had a bit of success on him before, and I was very confident he was going to take a lot of beating.
Well, tell us about the run of the race, Darren. You had a beautiful run, but what did you do from the rise here at Randwick?
Well, from the rise, I knew Sunline was always going to be hard to chase down. She's a very tough horse to get past, and I thought if I get near enough level turns in the last 100 metres, really put my horse under pressure, I was a good chance of beating her. And to the horse's credit, when I put him under a fair bit of pressure, he responded, and that's what won the race. God bless him.
Gouch has done many things in his great career, but what does the Doncaster mean to you?
It means a lot, Simon. It's probably the biggest race I've won, and I know my family at home will be watching this, and they'll be very proud.
Take the cap off, son, and salute this lovely crowd here at Randwick. Darren Gauci, folks.
All right, now 15, 1 and 19 there. Quinella $28. Trifecta was 3,571. All right, now...
Field is ready to go. Off at the 1400, Jingle Bells winning the start from Rustic Cell. Burning Clay got away well. Flame of Atlanta's up there in the early part from Darting Princess, who jumped nicely, easing back with Lady Julie on her outside. When they went through the first 200 metres here, still a line of about 3 with Burning Clay deep out, working to the lead. Jingle Bells will let her go and sit second. Rustic Cell is third. Lady Julie moved up fourth. The grey outside, Flame of Atlanta, 2 Darting Princess. They're followed by Wellington Dreamer down on the inside, being trailed further back by Hit and Run out wider. They're trailed then by Vianetta in the all-white going past the 800 and Cheetah's Cash. Up the side, Burning Clay about a length and a quarter clear. Jingle Bells is second, 2 lengths away is Rustic Cell. Lady Julie is fourth, Darting Princess fifth out wide from Flame of Atlanta, Hit and Run, and 4 Survival in that bunch. A length further back is Cheetah's Cash, and then came Wellington Dreamer getting through along the inside of Vianetta. Burning Clay led Jingle Bells, ridden along at the 400, and then Rustic Cell, followed by Flame of Atlanta. Darting Princess and Hit and Run swinging wide. Round the turn, Burning Clay first for home from Rustic Cell. Jingle Bells is next, and then Flame of Atlanta past the 200 metres, and Burning Clay about 2 lengths in front of Rustic Cell, trying hard, and then Flame of Atlanta. Burning Clay with 100 to go in front of Rustic Cell and Flame of Atlanta. Burning Clay the leader, she's 2 lengths clear and gets the money. Burning Clay from Rustic Cell second, and Flame of Atlanta third. Jingle Bells fourth, followed by Hit and Run, 4 Survival, and back behind those Cheetah's Cash, trailed by Darting Princess, who was never in it. Wellington Dreamer well back. Lady Julie towards the tail of the field, and Vianetta last in.
2, 9 and 3 there. Burning Clay $4.30 and $2.30. The winner over Rustic Salon Flame of Atlanta, and Vince Hall in the saddle there. 7-1 at 8 at Ascot. Quinella was $13.20. Trifecta.
Per spot. They're just about right. This is the Eurest Australia handicap. Eurest Australia handicap. There's the all clear. The lights on, they're off, good line out. Now showing some speed as Deerfoot, she likes to do that. She's going to boot through early. Now Favilli's coming across for Aziz into a prominent spot. The Knob was close up behind those with Pelagia in plays out 3 deep. Big Tide was snookered back on the inside. Spy Style had its outside. Out 3 deep was the Baron. They were followed by Influenza, South Neptune and Vital Rex last of all. They run to the 700 for Favilli. Oh, he's got speed to burn. He crossed to lead a length and a half. In Blaze Up running second now. Deerfoot a neck back third, the inside, a length and a quarter to the Knob. They were followed by Pelagia. Back on the inside next then as they run down the hill we had Big Tide from Spy Style, then the Baron. They were followed by South Neptune, then Influenza and Vital Rex was last of all. They come to the turn at the 400 for Velli just in front of In Blaze. They turn together. Deerfoot was behind them, then came Spy Style. She's about to push out into the clear, coming with her run. They were followed by Pelagia, then Big Tide nearer the inside. Now it's Favilli in front, In Blaze after him. Here comes Spy Style. It's Favilli and Blaze. Spy Style right over the top of them. Favilli is kicking. Spy Style's laying in. It's Favilli and Spy Style, the two McDonald runners. Favilli and Spy Style, they hit it. Oh, it's a photo for Favilli or Spy Style. Maybe Favilli over Spy Style, but there's nothing in it. It's a double anyway for Leon McDonald. Behind those third In Blaze from Pelagia, the Baron, Deerfoot, then Vital Rex. They were followed by Big Tide, the Knob, and South Neptune was last of all. After race 7, Favilli and Spy Style, they knuckled down to fight it out together, clear of In Blaze. Favilli, well, Spy Style was going to win it. She wanted to duck in up the straight, though, at a vital stage. It's Favilli in front. Spy Style comes at her. Favilli still had a neck on the line. Spy Style bobbed as they draw down to the line. And, boy, there's not going to be much in this. In fact, Spy Style might have got the bob. So it is a very close photo. After the running of race 7, we stand by for the number to come through. Might in fact go to Spy Style over the other one for Favilli. As we stand by for the number to come through here. So Spy Style, she poked her head out on the line and she's right in this. So we stand by for a number here after the Eurest Australia handicap.
Alrighty, now race 8 at Randwick is the Chairman's, the Hinds at 9:30, 18 Pasture Express. Bravada for Chris Bunce at 6:40, Yippee-I-O $7.80, 74 In My Time, 12 Steel Phoenix, Bombast 14 Nahayan showing at 12. Then we go to Prince Standard at 37, 32 for Ultra Smug, 40 for Midnight Babe, Consolidator at 13. Then we've got $9.40 about Mr. Prudent, $7.80 for Regal Touch. Ears Ronnie's at 22, 106 for Harmonia and Tyrrell, also big odds. Righto, hope you're enjoying our coverage of Doncaster today. Still the Chairman's handicap to come, and we'll take this break and be right back with more.
And they're off. And a beautiful start. Regal Touch, one of the best to bounce. Pravda away well, and so too was Ears Ronnie. Prince Standard not far away. Then Bombast, Steel Phoenix in My Time, Pastor Express Consolidator. Then Nahayan over on the inside, South Bend from Harmonia, Midnight Babe. Tyrrell on the rails, and then a gap to the hind, followed by Mr. Prudent, Yippee-I-O, and Ultra Smug is the tail ender. Out of the straight past the 2,000 marker, Regal Touch taken on by Ears Ronnie, 2 clear of Prince Standard. And then Consolidator moving up swiftly from Pravda, and a gap into Steel Phoenix in my time. The Hayan Bombast is posted out pretty wide, and the same can be said there as they work towards the back of the track by moving up a little on the outside. There was Harmonia, and just in front of it was Pastor Express with Tyrrell and South Bend Midnight Babe. Over on the fence next is the Hind from Mr. Prudent, Yippee-I-O, and 2 to Ultra Smug. Into the back of the course they run, about 14.50 left to go. Here's Ronnie, left in front, not for long. Prince Standard attacks and runs to the lead. And down the back straight to the 1300, Prince Standard over. Here's Ronnie. Third Consolidator, followed by Regal Touch on the inside of Steel Phoenix, then Pravda. A length further back is In My Time. Bombast having no luck, followed by Nahayan. And then comes at the head of the others South Bend. Pastor Express caught out very, very wide. Tyrrell's running in the centre, and then comes the Hind. A length of Midnight Babe and Harmonia, Mr. Prudent, Yippee-I-O, and Ultra Smug whips them in as they race to the side in the San Miguel Chairman's Handicap. And the leader is the Victorian Prince Standard from Consolidator. Third is Steel Phoenix. Here's Ronnie. Fourth, Pravda is next, and then Pastor Express, Bombast. Over on the fence is Regal Touch. Nahayan, followed by Tyrrell. Harmonia's next, and then the Hind. In My Time getting shuffled back from South Bend, and then Ultra Smug and a good margin. Midnight Babe, Yippee-I-O, and as they bunch, Mr. Prudent is last of all, coming to the corner, and Prince Standard being attacked by Consolidator and Steel Phoenix, and Pastor Express going up via the Cape. Pravda looking for the run. Then here's Ronnie, Bombast, Harmonia to the outside, and Regal Touch has got a wall of horses in front of her. To the 200 Consolidator from Steel Phoenix. Pravda's into the clear, followed by South Bend. Here's Ronnie, Pastor Express, Nahayan and Bombast behind. Pravda pegs back Consolidator. Pravda after Consolidator. Pravda hits the front. Consolidator kicks back. Pravda a nostril Consolidator. Third, Regal Touch, I'd say, from the Hayaneers, Ronnie, Mr. Prudent and South Bend. Behind Steel Phoenix. And then Bombast, Yippee-I-O, In My Time, Tyrrell. Ultra Smug, Pastor Express dropped out of it. Then Midnight Babe, Harmonia, and Prince Standard at the tail of the field.
Off Perth. Shortly after the start, she's having to be hunted on the rails.
Last 16 ran 4th, 13 5th, and 8 6th. Superfecta 312 5th.
3 Pravda 550 250. 12 Consolidator 380, 15 Regal Touch at $2.50. At Ascot, number 4, Iron Queen 391.75, Misty for Me 240, Photo third.
Fecta, pardon me, winning margin a short head, 3/4 second and third, 231.25. The breakdown 117.5 and 36.24. The winner Pravda, trained by Paul O'Sullivan for H. Fletcher, A.R. Galbraith, Mazessa Elias and W.M. Wilson by Zabeel from Foreign Copy, a 4-year-old brown mare. Beautifully ridden from gate 2 by Chris Muntz. Yeah, I tell you what, taking nothing from Pravda. What should have won the race beyond any fear of contradiction? Regal Touch. Held up at vital stages in the straight. And when she got clear, she flew. And she was, I'd say, the best thing beaten all day. Here it takes.
But they're off and running. And Ascot on the inside, bounce quickly from Quencher, and further out is Dan Ackerburr. 1,000 Reasons the Great just behind them, and further out Passing Shot. And the filly Normandy is going very quickly around the outside, although she's caught out wide. Ascot led now from Quencher. Moving up is Dan Ackerburr, and further out Passing Shot, pushing up to third. Dan Ackerburr fourth. Fifth on the inside now, the grey 1,000 Reasons from Normandy. A length and a half to Shining Path, back running seventh on the outside of it. Moving forward now is Bambaleo. They're a length and a half in front now as they come down the side from Bro Rama Star. 2 lengths further back then came George's Magic and Blue Murder last of all on the side. And on the outside here, Passing Shot is caught deep, but goes up now with Dan Ackerburr, and they go up to go to the front from Ascot on the inside of Quencher. 2 further back, Normandy fifth on the outside of 1,000 Reasons. A length further back in the race then came Bambaleo. They're followed on the inside by Shining Path, outside of Bro Rama Star. Further back in the race then came George's Magic and Blue Murder. 600 to go, Dan Ackerburr a half in front. from Ascot. Normandy, the filly, went up third. Dropping out of it now, Passing Shot. Shining Path got around it. Bambaleo deep. And further back then, Brorama Star coming up to the home turn. 1,000 Reasons got back to last. They turned for home. Normandy going out after Dan Ackerburr. Shining Path is further out on the track, starting to join in quickly, the favourite. Shining Path and Normandy get to Dan Ackerburr. 2 or 3 then Bambaleo, and further back in the race, Blue Murder. Shining Path took the lead with 200 metres to go. Drew clear, looked home in the last. Out deep is Bambaleo, followed by Blue Murder, but Shining Path wins the last well, the favourite by 2 lengths. Bambaleo second, 3/4 third is Blue Murder. Then Dan Ackerburr from Normandy, a gap in the race for the bat. Bromara Star, a good gap then over on the inside, George's Magic. 1,000 Reasons never came into it from Ascot. Passing Shot and Quencher last of all.
1 Shining Path, 290, 150. 10 Bambaleo, 350. 12 Blue Murder, 340. Newcastle.
On the Super Tab, 1 Shining Path, 3 even 150. 10 Bambaleo at 320 and 12 Blue Murder at 350. Moving in at Toowoomba. Frank.
Shot at $3.90. Very good money for Loverdane, which is challenging for favouritism on Super Tab, as Arakazar completes the line. All in for the last today. Great win by Gilligan in the Von Duser. Eric Musgrove with the Quinella. There's the red light. And they're racing in the last, right in front of the Shillabere stand, and Loverdane from the inside was out well with its stablemate Pines Princess. Avicaspoir was showing some speed with Damon. Wide around Arakazar from Exotic Lover. Behind those runners, King Royale. Then back on the inside, the Chimney Sweep from Rackets. Getting well back in the field here, down to 0 with We Ourselves. And also well back on settling down was Kublai Khan.
Now Gunshot has missed the start, 10 lengths here, the favourite. Gunshot's missed it by 10. Now it's Loverdane in front of Pines Princess. Avicaspoir out 3 deep. Back on the inside came the Chimney Sweep from Exotic Lover. Then came Damon from Arakazar. Back nearer the inside was King Royale from Rackets, Kublai Khan. They were followed further back then by Down to 0 and We Ourselves last of all. They run inside the 1200. The Chimney Sweep, Avicaspoir, I should say, moves up on the outside of Loverdane. 1.5 lengths to Pines Princess from the Chimney Sweep, Exotic Lover. 4 away came Damon, then came King Royale, Arakazar, Rackets, Kublai Khan. They were followed by Down to 0 and We Ourselves last of all as they run to the 900.
So a sensation here with Gunshot taking no part whatsoever in the final race on the program. He's already back in the mounting yard, and Loverdane, the other favourites, in front. Leads by 3/4 to Avicaspoir second. 1 length away Pines Princess around the Chimney Sweep. 1.5 lengths Exotic Lover. Then Down to 0. Damon next the inside from Arakazar. Kublai Khan, King Royale, then Rackets. And last of all, We Ourselves. This leader's got them all off the bit though inside the 600 metre mark. Simon Price looking for a winning treble, and he went for home on Loverdane. It's 1.5 lengths in front of the roughie Avicaspoir. He's the book. He's hoping he's running one heck of a race. 2 to Pines Princess, then Exotic Lover. Damon was next, and then Down to 0 and pulled out deep Kublai Khan. In the straight, Loverdane now under pressure, and quickly Exotic Lover, the 10-year-old, having his 100th start, moved up to hit the lead. Damon getting through. Wide out Kublai Khan. Damon, Exotic Lover. Kublai Khan's the one. Kublai Khan hit the lead. Arakazar late with also running on Down to 0, but Kublai Khan wins the last. Kublai Khan first. Looks like Arakazar second, Down to 0 third, and a close fourth Exotic Lover. Then We Ourselves, Pines Princess, Damon next, then Rackets, Avicaspoir. Well, Loverdane hit the brick wall in the home straight, last in the Chimney Sweep, and taking no part whatsoever, it was Gunshot. And we're just being advised, I would say, to hold all tickets. Yes, thank you, Tom. Chairman of Stewards, Mr. Tom Hales, advising hold all tickets. They'll have a look at the replay of the start to see if Gunshot was denied a fair start. But Kublai Khan has taken out the last, number 7, at massive odds. Number 7, Kublai Khan. Number 7. Kublai Khan wins the last. I fancy Arakazar will just hang on for second from Down to 0. And what's he running in on Monday? Down to 0. Gee, it's been a good run by the jumper. And Exotic Lover, having his 100th start today, the 10-year-old, had his moment